Hello and welcome back to the channel. Steve here from Home Renovation Experts. Finishing now this 5x3 offset garden room. Ta-da! It's not finished yet, that's why I'm going to be finishing it. So today it'll be removing, sad moment, these doors and these window blocks because I'm going to be picking the windows up at 10 o'clock. So the van is now fully emptied. All my bits and pieces are inside. So what I'm gonna do now is get these actually off, dropped, get these off, unscrewed, get rid of them, stick them in a skip, and that opens this up ready. And then it'll be pick those windows and doors up and then get them fit basically, which is bally exciting. What's also exciting is really sorry about the on-off of the videos. This work's been a bit like on-off and just juggling a bit of work life and home life and all that kind of stuff after COVID and bits and pieces. So it's been fun, but should hopefully be back to like a normality now. So I should have today and tomorrow finishing this one and then start the next one on Wednesday, which is going to be really exciting. So I'll show you more about that once I get on site for that one, but yeah. And hopefully the client is going to be watching. Hi. I'm not going to get much done though because they're getting a puppy. You can't put a puppy near a tradesman. I mean, nothing's going to happen. All I'm going to do all day is play with the puppy. I mean, literally, that puppy will be on one side of the glass and I'll be on the other. I'm a doggy person, I can't help it. So that is the plan. Also, side note, thank you so much. I just checked yesterday, I've got to 600 subscribers. 600 people want to watch this. You guys are awesome, thank you so much. Yeah, I've really blown over. I've had some lovely messages. As a community, you guys and girls, you just knock it out of the park. You're just so lovely, absolutely lovely. So yeah, thank you very much. But anyway, enough of the weepy, heartfelt stuff. I better crack on and get some stuff done now, hadn't I? Let's get these windows and doors out. Check this out. So the van is now ready to carry big doors and windows. Look. Sounds like a scene from CSI, like as I've been taped up and stuff. It's the cleanest it's been for a while, to be honest with you. But what I've done is I've brought the smallest of ratchets, some 6-metre ones, which have gone up, across, underneath, up the back, and around the top, ready. 2 of them sheeted up, so when the windows and frames are sort of sat leaning up against there, they're not going to get scratched and damaged. Obviously on the floor, just to make sure it doesn't slide around, it doesn't get scratched and damaged. It's all been swept out completely underneath. There's no stones and crap to kind of even rub against it. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. And now I have to go and get them in a minute, won't I? Well, come 10 o'clock. See if I can get these like bits and pieces out the actual garden room now. All in one piece. That is what I like. See all the protection? OTT, very nice. All nicely done, all nicely ratcheted up. Not too tight, but just tight enough that it stops it from trying to flop around. Happy boy, happy boy. Right, let's get this round the back. Righty dokie, so the windows and doors are now up here, which is good. And another thing I'll quickly show you before I kind of crack on with showing this bit is, I forgot to mention earlier, we're all live now, obviously. Everything is now switched on, Wi-Fi's in, the Philips Hue is now in, so it's looking rather tasty in here. TV now kind of works. There's an issue with Sky, but it's not because of what we've done, there's just an issue with the Sky Q box. I've not got Sky, so I have no idea, but yeah. So there's a Sky engineer coming on Friday to fix that. So then that part of it would be done. But what I've done now is, obviously where I've taken my little supporty bits out, it's now walking through, very nice. I'm now putting down flashing tape, which is brilliant stuff. I got this from Tool Station, and it's by, oh look, I've got to screw it up now, Evo Stick, Flash Band it's called. So yeah, well, it's 15 quid for that thing, so perfect. So that's now stuck down, all in, lovely jubby. I've also cut my bit of laminate, so I've basically got my threshold strips here, cut, trimmed, ready to go in. I then measured the overhang where I'm happy it's going to be. Cut a little pencil mark down the back here, so I could get this cut and put it in before I put the threshold in, because you'll never get it in and ducked down and under. So that's now in. So what I'll do now is run a bead of sealant across here, and then stick that bad boy down. And then it's a matter of getting the doors fitted in then. So yeah, happy days. So I'm going to try and show you how I actually fit these doors. A bit more difficult to do when you're kind of doing it when you're Jack Jones, but there you go. they're kind of in now. So all I've done since that last 20 seconds ago you watched is run a bead of sealant down the inside edge here. I then got the doors in after taking the tape off so you can actually get the doors open, which because you kind of want to screw through the hinge, is get them in, get them inside, drop them onto that flat edge, raise them up, and then again, not the easiest on your tiled, but it can be done. Get the level on this edge, get it in position, and then 100mm screw straight through into the wood. That's it, secured. Same the other side. Now you can actually work on it, and now you can just like adjust your levels as you need to, because obviously you don't just want it level going in that direction backwards and forwards, you want it level this way. So now if I put the level on there, you can see I've done my adjustments, and there you go, nice and level. So that is then basically kind of in place. Obviously not adjusting the hinges and stuff now, but that's just getting the frame in. I now run around putting packers behind the screws to make sure we keep it nice and tight. Then what will happen is I'll run around and put expanding foam around everything, because that just keeps it in place and helps to keep the thermal insulation, keep it like the U values a bit warmer in here. So yeah, jobs are good, and so there you go, they're kind of in. So on to the next bit, and I'll show you that bit as well. Okay, so the doors are now basically secure. I haven't foamed it yet, so what I'll do is I'll foam all three at the same time when I've got it out. But what I have done as well, put a couple of the Tech-Fast screws in, up through the head, straight up into the steel. You can see them there. This is now perfectly, beautifully level, which is always nice. So now what it's down to is putting the glass in, and then I can level the doors afterwards. Don't bother leveling these until you got your glass in, because obviously the weight of them and blah, 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 and then you've got your real position then. So the trick is, when you take these bad boys out, make sure you put them back down exactly how they come out. So I know that this is the right side, that's the right side, that's the left, that's the bottom, that's the top, okay? Because when they're manufactured, they will really pretty much only go back into the right space, okay? And if you mix them up, it makes your life a bit of an arse because they're not quite going in. The other things you're gonna need for this job is one of these, again, screw fix, and it is literally just designed for getting these profiles out. So if you get stuck, you can just see it's got a very slight bevel on the edge. So that just gets in to that gap there, and then that makes it easy to get out. The other thing you need is a proper hammer. So this says Thor on it. I have tried chucking it fucking miles, and I'm good at it. That's the thing will not come back though, ever. Like I'm not worthy. But either way, you've got two heads on it. So you've got one slightly harder, one slightly softer. So that is again for, once you've got your glass in, you can then tuck the profile back in to convince it that, yes, it does want to go back in there. The top tip as well is that, you know, when you are hammering, don't come at it like this from a bloody angle. Slide it on the glass, because you're not hitting the glass then. It's just sliding against it gently and getting these back in again. So that's that. That's the tools you're going to need. Obviously, panes of glass are right over there. The other thing you want to do when you're doing doors is you want to do a thing called toe and heeling them, okay? So basically it means you have spaces in the bottom hinge side, not this side, but the hinge side, and then the opposite on the top. So with the fixing kit that I get, you get like these pack of like bits and pieces, and what these ones do is they actually clip into this little piece here, so they'll stay in place. But what I'll do is get the first pane of glass in, and then I've got my own bag of like standard spacers, and I just make sure that it's nicely wedged in, nice gap all the way around it, and then I will refit the profile edges. Hope that makes sense. Very, very important to heel and toe it, because it keeps the glass level and it makes the door operate correctly. If you don't do it, you'd be amazed. All right, so yeah, so this is what we're gonna do now. So I'm gonna crack on with that. How did it go? It went pretty well. Well, that's just my very humble opinion, obviously, but I reckon that looks all right. I'm lying, I think it looks bloody stonking. That is lovely jubbly. And not bad going, considering I had to pick them up, get them in the van, get them all on site, and then fix. So, my expanding foam gun apparently is knackered. I don't know why, I think a tube fell off of it part way through riding somewhere, and now it's kind of just bunged up. So I'll pick a new one of those up so I get all that like foamed up around these three windows tomorrow. Oh yeah. I'll also get all the trims done around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Yeah, I'm over COVID, you can tell. I'll also get these done. So what I've done is, I've saved one of my old windows, And what I'll do is I'll bespoke make my own return trims here out of the MDF tomorrow. So that'll all sort that out around there. Same. And then bits of skirting, just kind of finish off around here. So with any luck, I should be out of here tomorrow and pretty much done. It just depends how long these little bits take, because all this stuff is all fiddly and it just takes time. So I might be here Wednesday. So if you're watching Cara, I might be there Wednesday, but don't worry, I'll drop you an email anyway. So that is the plan, but hopefully I'll be out of here tomorrow, but we'll wait and see. But either way, what a bloody difference it makes. Like, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Like, you know that like MDF is your windows and doors ain't gonna look the best, even though I painted them and done what I could. But now, what a blooming lovely space, and that's still all my crap in it. And I love the greenery, you know. A lot of the time people think they're going to lose a lot of space having these done, but depending on your garden, this is perfectly positioned. Like, you're not losing bugger all anything. If anything, because of where the trees are and stuff outside, it's kind of just sat into this nice little nook. Beautiful. I do. Honestly, I love it. You know I love it. But yeah, there you go. That is what I've done today. So I'll finish off tomorrow. And if you like it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, all those little things. Like I said earlier, thank you so much for giving me 600. You guys and girls are just amazing. So thank you so much. Thank you for your nice comments and everything else. It means the world. It keeps me going. So yeah, brilliant. I'll see you tomorrow.